So boys, that right there means something special as far as what this video is about today. Let's get straight to it. Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Shayness. I'll explain the getup a little later in the video, but today I'm actually filming a video that's been requested a lot by many of you guys, and the only reason why it's taken me so long is because even though I drive the car everywhere, it's been really hard for me to rack up miles. So it's finally getting ready to get its oil change since the catch can install. So we're gonna see, do oil catch cans really work? Is there a benefit? I know there's a lot of people out there slandering them. I personally think they do the job, but let's see what my oil catch can was able to collect in the short period of time of oil change interval. So we're gonna go to the local AutoZone. Hopefully their oil reservoir isn't filled up so we can dump our oil catch can, and I'll be able to show you guys what we collected. So let's get straight to that. Alright, so there might be some background noise, but I had to drive a little bit just because the local AutoZone where I live had their oil tank full. So finally found one that has one empty, so we're gonna go ahead and pop the hood and see what the catch can collected. Alright, so note to self, when you mount an oil catch can, make sure you mount it somewhere where it's not going to be extremely hard for you to take out. So this is it, and as you can see, there's quite a little bit of oil that's been collected. So the good news is the oil catch can's obviously doing its job. Sorry about the noisy location, but yeah, that's quite a bit of oil. I guess if you just do spirited driving and not crazy track days, you might actually be able to go maybe 2 or 3 oil changes before doing this, but let's go dump this. All right, real quick, I went to go dump the oil out. I just wanted to show you guys that this is the baffle on the Mishimoto oil catch can, and you can tell that it's definitely kind of getting coated. I know it's kind of really close to its original gold color, but it's definitely doing a good job of catching extra, especially when we do some of those spirited wide open throttle launches, I suppose. So yeah. All right, real quick, so we're inside the car just because it was really noisy outside. The one thing I did want to mention is when I was dumping the oil, it's definitely sludgy. It actually took quite a bit of while to get the oil contaminant in the recycling bin that they have here. So just the things that were going on through my mind were, imagine if that got into your intake system and then into your combustion chamber. It'll obviously build up and create carbon deposits that obviously are harmful to the engine. That might not seem like an excessive amount, but again, I really do kind of baby the Veloster a little bit. I do try to keep it healthy by doing the occasional pull here and there, because obviously you want the engine to hit different rev ranges throughout its life cycle. Especially for some of you guys that drive like automatic or a DCT version, you don't always just constantly want to keep it in the typical shift range, which is anywhere from like low thousands to the 3,000 mark. So my driving habit is I actually usually shift somewhere underneath 3,000 or closer to 3,000 RPM because of the power band. And then if I do pulls, I'll sometimes get up to 4,000, and rarely, I'll try to go higher, like the 5,000 RPM range. And again, I just do that just to kind of keep the engine healthy and whatnot. But after seeing that oil sludge, it might even take you a few towels to clean the actual inside of the catch can, because there's still some residue left over. The only other thing is, depending on where you mount the catch can, be careful, you might burn yourself. Again, if you guys saw the install video, I installed mine very close to the engine. So upon removing it, because I have fat hands and I'm a bigger person, I did kind of burn myself a few times, but I'm okay. This is all kind of in the sake of showing you guys the catch can and its functionality, and it works, it's effective. Again, your mileage may vary just depending on how spirited of a driver you are, or if you do track days. If you check forums, you'll see that some people on a single track day will fill up that can easily. So that says a lot, especially because I'd say that was close to 1/8 of the whole can size. And again, I don't really drive crazy, but it still was able to pick some up within an oil change interval, which is what, 3,500 miles. So yeah. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Shayness. It's a little late now because obviously the previous video I had done, and it was kind of already dark outside, but real quick, hopefully that kind of busts a little bit of the myths regarding oil catch cans. So my obvious opinion is that they do work, and obviously your experience may vary, but there's proof right there, the can collected. Obviously it was the recommended interval of about 3,500 miles, so my catch can, if you do, you know, every now and then a spirited pull here and there, you should be able to not have to empty that out for about maybe 2 or 3 oil changes. Again, your experiences may vary, but I do have a few exciting announcements. First and foremost, sorry for being MIA for a little bit. Had some family things to take care of, but everything's well and done. And as always, thanks guys for, you know, leaving comments, you know, and inquiring if I'm okay or whatnot. I'm absolutely fine. I do have exciting news and things to kind of bring up. Because the second generation Veloster is well out in the market now and people are actually buying them, I will be revisiting some of the videos that I did originally, maybe because the quality wasn't as great as I'd liked it to, you know, now that I have new equipment and better knowledge and, you know, making videos and editing. But number two, I was fortunate enough to get with a company called LastFit, which some of you guys may know. And I basically want to start reviewing some of their products, especially because they're a little bit more available than some of the stuff that I get from DDM, especially when it comes to LED bulbs. So they've been kind enough to send me out some stuff that I'm going to be reviewing and letting you guys know the quality of it, especially because, like I said, it's a lot more readily available because they do sell through Amazon, and they're, you know, a pretty reputable brand. So I'm really excited to see, you know, what the hype's all about. They're quite affordable, so yeah, just wait for those videos coming up in the next months and weeks and so on. Next thing is I want to do something where I can communicate with you guys. I know that I have the social media pages, I know that I have the email address, but sometimes, you know, in the chaos of daily life, it's hard to kind of respond, especially since everybody uses different avenues. So one thing that I'm trying to do is, for those of you guys that are gamers, you might be familiar with something called Discord. It's basically a chat app where people create servers, and within the servers you can have multiple rooms and discussions and, you know, topics. So I've been kind of messing around with that. I've created a server that isn't yet live. The reason why I'm kind of mentioning it is because I kind of want to gauge interest on that. You know, how interested would you guys be to have a community that's made for cars where, you know, a lot of people can interact? The cool thing is it wouldn't be just specific to the Veloster platform or KDM. It would be KDM, JDM, Euro, US, you know, the domestic market and whatnot. And then obviously just general random chat rooms for those of you guys that are a little bit more on the social side. And the cool thing is you can ask technical questions. It'll be a way for you guys to reach out to me personally, a little easier. And obviously, hopefully we can get more people with general knowledge being a part of it, so, you know, we can create this awesome community that I've been able to experience firsthand. Anyone that's interested, I'd love to know. The one thing that I do need right now before I kind of launch that out into the public, I'd like to kind of get with some people that have free time or a commitment to social media, in the sense that you guys would be admins for the actual server. I already have one friend that's helping me out with that, but it would be nice to have a few more just to kind of make sure that, you know, there's peace being kept and people aren't kind of abusing it or being hateful or, you know, discriminative towards any of the people there. You know, just kind of trying to keep the peace. So let me know. The last announcement, I should be rolling out a video real soon announcing the winners to the contest. The biggest one, we hit 1,000 subs. Thanks guys so much. I know I haven't quite finished the last giveaway, but I'm planning a giveaway for that as well, so await that. And then we have a ton of mods to install still. I still have the gauges. There's another one that I've ordered that I kind of have waiting to go because it's kind of a common thing, and I kind of want to get my hands on that first to see how easy or difficult the project is going to be. I know this video was a little bit shorter. I didn't want to do just announcements. I kind of wanted to answer one of your guys' questions. But if you guys have suggestions, as always, you can leave them in the comments down below. And hopefully, you know, you guys are excited about some of these things that are coming up. The new Discord server for those of you guys that are a little bit more social and active like that. Because I'd love to talk to you guys a little bit easier. So again, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support, and I'll see you again real soon in the next video. Bye. Oh yeah, real quick, I forgot to mention, you were wondering about the getup. Obviously, I went to kind of go for a jog. From the beginning of this year, just kind of a little quick summary. I was actually watching my meal intakes and everything, and I lost about 40 pounds from the videos earlier this year. So, you know, that was kind of a great accomplishment for me. It might not show too easily, but you know, whatever, I lost it. So I'm kind of trying to get back into the groove of things just for health's sake, you know. I'm not getting any younger, and I want to make sure that daily tasks like going upstairs doesn't, you know, fatigue me as easily as it does at times. So you know, it's just a positive. But again, now that I'm launching the Discord thing, if anybody out there kind of feels like they're in the same boat and they'd like to go on this journey with me, you want to be held accountable and just kind of you know, just general community and camaraderie, let me know, because once that Discord server goes live, I wouldn't mind having a workout channel in there, and you know, I'd love to have some of you guys on for the journey. Hopefully you know, we can be consistent and make a dent in our progress. But yeah, let me know.